now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Texans and Christian Kirk headed back onto the field. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back-and-forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Running this with Marks. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Now we give to Marks. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Into the hands of Schultz. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're trading a little bit of speed, sure. But you sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On play action, here's Stroud. That's incomplete left side. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Stroud now on third. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. But fortune on the Texans side. One of their guys got to it. They're going to keep the football. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got fourth down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
The Texans set to punt. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. The throw right side finds Pittman. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be first down Colts.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Zone read, handoff to Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. Back to the line they go. It's second down. He's going to throw this one. Completed over the middle. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Third down here. Need 8 on the play. They'll air it out on third. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Taken in by Downs, left side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be first down Colts.
That's another Colts first down. A gain of 15. First down, Indianapolis.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. He keeps it and takes off. Now following the play, one of the Texans banged up in some pain. We're going to pause as he gets checked on. Second down now. They need 7. Now a handoff to Taylor. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Blake Grupe to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14, Colts 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Tremon Smith with the return. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Out now come the Texans on offense. The touchdown dropped this back to a one-possession game, so they're hoping to get some breathing room right back here. First down now, ball at the 33. They'll start this drive with Marks. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
The ball carrier brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Stroud off the play fake. Finds his fullback. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Colts as they get somebody out there to tend to him. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Stroud. He's got it complete to Collins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Gain of 6. And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. First and 10 now from the 46. They'll motion him out of the backfield. First down, Stroud. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. And we'll pause here for an injured Texans player. Looks like he's shaken up, and they'll get someone out there to look at him. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Hand off here for Brooks. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
He's not their bell cow. He's certainly not their breakaway type of runner, but he got the job done. He simply had to get forward, reach the first down before the defense could knock him back.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Handoff to Chubb on his own read. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Now following the play, one of the Texans banged up in some pain. We're going to pause as he gets checked on. To the line and set. Here we go. First down. No run. It's Marks. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
Don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Here's a handoff to Marks. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
At the 11-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's a counter give to Chubb. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Pass out quickly here to Kirk. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. It's Marks on the handoff. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
A loss of 2.
That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Back to Marks. And he's going to find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that 1st down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Texans 21, Colts 7.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Abdullah now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a two-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Cut out left. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Drawing up the hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. But I believe somebody on the Colts got to it first. They're luckily hanging on to the football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Setting up the screen. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You could see that screen develop as the lineman pull right out in front. Sets up a nice gain. Love to see a running back utilize the big man in front of him.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. He's dropping back to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. He dodged the tackle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Here's a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Pittman complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
New set of downs for him from the 31. To the air now on 1st and 10. On target to Downs. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Texans' 23-yard line.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Still sticking with the passing game. Finds him over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
From the red zone now. The Texans closing in, and they get to him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Colts losing by 14. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Caught by his back. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Working inside the red zone. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
Complete to Alex Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
We'll see what the Colts do facing a huge 2-point conversion attempt.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They want to run it across. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
So exactly a minute and a half left on the clock as they try to get this ball back. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. Their lead's still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation.
The victory formation.
That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we could take one more knee and celebrate.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They give inside to Chung. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this run. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out the middle, it's Marks. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Back to throw it. This connects with Schultz. He will have the Texans 1st down there, and the celebrations can begin now down on that sideline. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Starting quarterback run here. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So it's a win for the Texans. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So, yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.